Hello! Good morning in life and good evening in game. Moomy there, Moomy here. Welcome back to Vintage Story. So, we left off at the end of last episode. Pouring a ton of copper. It is a currently medium rift night, but these things are almost cooled all the way down. So, our goals for this episode are pretty much the goals from last episode. So we achieved one thing last time, which was get into the Copper Age, and we have got into the Copper Age. Do our garden and make a bit of a smithing area. So the first thing we're going to do today is hopefully make a bit of a smithing area. So I'm going to try and start that now, actually. I'm going to dig in here and try and do our smithing area. I think I spoke at the end of last episode, put our smithing area out the back here underneath an overhang, and then have maybe some steps down on the side here to a cellar. That was what I was thinking of. So let's get going on this. And then hopefully... Oh. Can I use my new shovel yet? Then hopefully once we get our smithing going... Oh, I can. Oh, all of the things. Alright, let's do it. Let's do all of the things. We have sticks on us. Let's put the things away. Put away the things so we can pick up the things. Hammer, pickaxe, hoe, axe, prospecting pick, boss blade. Look at all this orange. I'm pretty much a pumpkin. Alright, our second pickaxe, our second hammer, our first hoe, boss blade, I'll put that down there. I'm not that used to using the, how do you pronounce it, Falx blade? Previously I've just kind of used a spear, but I believe, yeah, you do a lot more damage with that. But I'm not sure. I think I'm more used to the distance of the spear, so we might get hit a couple of times using the Falx blade. Alright, that's all of those. Grab our ingots, and I think I'll just pop our ingots down here for now. Put our torch back in here. And let's finally dig up this ugly cover that we haphazardly put up to protect from the rain. Oh, and my cat has arrived. She has been crying on the floor. Oopsies, no, that one meant to go there. Alright, so I will leave the anvil here, and I'll leave the ingots here until we have our new spot made up. Missy, I cannot see over you. Thank you. Thank you. So this is Miss. She will be joining us today, it seems. At least until she gets annoyed. Let's carry on. There isn't any baddies so far tonight, so let's use our new fancy shovel and get to digging. Will kind of be nice because we've got this window here too, so we'll kind of open up this area a little, I think. I'm not quite sure how big I really want it. Oh goodness, miss. Yes, hello. How's that? So we'll need like an anvil, a bit of storage. think we go a little bit bigger. Yes, hello, miss. I like that. Now let's make some more rammed earth. I think I had some in a chest, didn't I? I did. Oh, some of our crops are gonna be growing. I don't think I'm gonna replant them here. I might do a little bit of a garden, but now that we're close enough to getting our other garden going, we could kind of get it going now, but I kind of want to put a fence around it. Oh no, actually I need a bucket, so I need to be... You know what, let's actually go back one more. Yes, I need a bucket, so I need boards, so I definitely need to be smithing first. Excuse me, miss. Yes, I love you too. And 2 more. Let's pop them here. Look how much faster this is. Yes. So good. Okay. Let's do that for now. And I might do a little bit of... bit of an overhang. With some... Oh! With some wood. It is... I've barely woken up today, so... My, voices sound a little croaky. Let's try and put some more things away. Oh, cool. I do have some space. We can pop... I'll pick up here. Look how cool these look. Once they have a bunch of tools on them. Other pick, and then I'm actually... Oopsies. And then I'm actually going to go... and... cut down a couple trees. Food. Do I have food? I do. Yum, num, 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 num. How many more days this has got? 5.3 days. Okay, I should really be eating the berries then. Okay, let's go get some trees. I'm guessing we'll just do maple, since it's right here. Missy, no. She is being very strange right now. She's like, why aren't you giving me attention? Normally I get so much attention when I'm sitting on you. What's that? Oh, a dead hare. Partially eaten by another creature. Well then. What have you got for me? 1 red meat. Alright, I'll take that. And your tiny little corpse, I guess. Oh, another one. Partially eaten by another creature. Well, now, what do you have for me? Nothing. but a tiny corpse. Alrighty, let's get some trees. And I am going to do the sin of not getting the leaves. Because soon enough we'll have some shears and we'll be able to just... Let me see, please stop that. Please, spin around. Do a spin. Spin this way. There you go. Spinning. You've spun. There we go. We'll be able to use the shears on the leaves and get so many more. Okay, nice. 12. Probably want another one. That's quite a big one though. Let's go over here. What is the day? Oh, 1st of June! Happy 1 month in game. Is that the 1st of summer? Because it would be the 1st of winter for where I am in the world. Maybe I should go all the way to the equator and then go south until I'm in a temperate area, but I'm assuming the seasons might flip. I did think I read somewhere that it is kind of like that, but that's a lot of blocks to travel. 16, okay, let's see if that's enough. Hopefully I can get this smithing area kind of up during... Pardon me, goodness. I hope you didn't hear that. During today, and then... Yeah, that'd be good. If I can get at least something up. Oh, we have a new vine. Pop that on the house. Holy shimoly. Okay. Remember, there's a bear over there. We have a lot of stones. It might be bear killing season. It might be bear killing season. Though I don't know. I don't know if he'll just run away from me. I don't know. I don't know if the AI is the same or what. Yeah, like that. Beep. And I think we're going to keep it high, so... No! Wrong! Well, actually, that might be alright. If I have enough. Just some basic structures until we, can get into more fancier things. Alright, and I'll just put, I don't know, a little bit of a... How's this gonna look? I hate it. Okay, sure, something like that. And let's clean up all around it. Bing bong bing. I know I'm kind of using medium fertility soil, which might not be the smartest idea, really. Especially if I am wanting to make a garden. But I've kind of started with that, so I feel like I have to keep going. Let's dig a little bit more out around here. And maybe up here, I guess. Need to make it pretty! Miss. That's how I feel about you right now, miss. Oh, I see you feel the same. Feelings mutual, I guess. She's being so rude right now. She's flicking her tail at me. Flicking it away. Oh, this is just a patchwork mess, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time and dig up an appropriate amount of medium fertility soil. It's my little hole in the ground. It's gotta look pretty. Don't you know? Don't you know? Gosh, my shovel's already gonna be... It's halfway done! It's halfway done! Oh, my voice. Alright, Missy, you are gonna be hopping off my lap soon, I tell ya. I tell ya. With that attitude. Oh, you can't see. She's giving me some attitude. She is being an attitudey girl right now. Alright. Yeah, cool. I'm mostly happy with that. That leaves like a nice little area out here. Let's do, I guess, just packed dirt for the bottom. Wow. Look at that placement. Skilled. Professional. And one more. Actually, let's do another lot. And we'll pop a little bit out here. Cool. I think I'll keep it at that for now. Two more. We'll pop them over here. because I think I'll join up a path. Maybe closer to the house to begin with. Bang, bang. Very nice. Going well. And we have our forge. So it'll be a forge, a little bit of storage, some benches, the anvil, and the torch. Jeez, what is this? Wow, that took a very long time. Cool. Pop the torch there. Kicks. Nice. And I think I'll put the forge underneath it, and then we might put our... yeah, I think that's how it'll work. We'll put our crucible up here, so we'll bring that outside from being inside. I might as well... these don't quite match, but... I feel like to begin with I might as well use the stones we have around us. Or I could just quickly see what other stones I have. I know I have a couple more types in here. I would only need, what? 3. Shale? Sandstone? Oopsies. How many can we get? We can get 4. Alright, let's do shale actually, why not? Mix it up. Oh, that is dark. Interesting. I'm not sure if I've made anything with shale before. Sorry, Missy. I love you. Out figure. Go explore. She was making my leg dead. Alright, back to it. Although I have now lost a organic... oh, that's actually really close to that. Oh, cool. I like that. I have now just lost an organic hot water bottle, so I may have to get a blanket. And now I have more things I have to try and find a spot for. Lovely. Oh, actually, why am I doubling up on my copper? That's silly. I think I'll just pop this out here. Alright, let's break our... oh, let's get the crucible out here first. We'll make a fire spot and pop him up. So we need some logs and a mouse. And a piece of grass. Piece of grass. Oh, I love how this is all turning out. This is so cool. We do need to plant some kind of tree. Maybe right in here. And place it on there, and now I can take the wood off because we won't use the wood for that. Speaking of, I can actually put the wood out here somewhere. I think that's better than inside. And now let's break our anvil and pick up our ingots. Okay. 900 out of 100 units of dark brown ceramic anvil mold, hardened copper, coal. Fantastical. So we didn't go straight to a bronze anvil, but that's alright. I'm kinda happy with getting to the Copper Age, getting into smithing now versus waiting around a bit longer. Oh look! That looks so cool. Now let's put a couple tool racks up, I think. Might as well do 3 of them across the top there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Put our ingots there. Look at that. Look how professional that looks. That looks really cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now we need to make a spot for all of these, but that will happen once we get into smithing. Which, I guess, let's take the tools that we need out there. I might take the picks out there too, they can store out there. And everything else I think I'll store inside. Alright, so we have our tongs, our hammers, a pick, and a prospecting pick. So we'll do some of that. I don't know if we'll get to that this episode. Maybe we might make the focus of the next one a bit more about that, but we'll see. We'll see how time goes. And let's tidy up our inventory and we'll get into some smithing. Eat the berries. And I think the first thing I'm going to make is some nails and stripes. Because we can move on from this type of storage now. And this type of storage to slightly better type of storage. Well, much better type of storage. We can move on to making, once we have nails and stripes, we can... Stripes? I always call it stripes. Nails and strips. Nails and strips? Nails and stripes. What am I talking about? Once we've made those, we can... Oh no, I need a saw as well. Okay, so a saw. What else? Just a saw and nails and stripes. I have 3 ingots currently. Saw, nails and stripes. I have stuff to get more copper. So that's not a worry. Maybe shears for those 3 ingots. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's more important. But I need saw for board, so definitely saw, and definitely nails and stripes for storage because I am hurting for storage. We can't really tidy up our inventory anymore, can we? No. I guess I can just put this on here. I don't mind if it rots, I'll just turn it into compost, I guess. This can go out there too. Oh, exciting. Exciting. I'm excited. You can store on there. We are heating up our ingots. Alright, so let's grab some coal. I think we have 1 piece of black coal, so I'll grab that, and then we have our charcoal. And we need our tongs and our offhand. Eee. Our tongs in our offhand and our hammer in our hand. So tongs in the offhand. Oh, that's my fresh hammer. Hammer in your hand, and I think we might as well do all 3 ingots in here. Why not? Yeah, why not? And we'll put the black, oopsies. And it's shift add fuel, yeah. Put that black coal in there, save on a bit of storage space. Heat that up. And we're gonna make some smithing. We're gonna do some smithing. Let's put 2 on there, because sometimes I worry. Oh, okay, no, I definitely can't just put that like that. We'll wait till we have better storage. Dusty. Okay, so this will heat up, and you can see contents 3 copper ingots, temperature, and the temperature's heating back up again. And once it gets to, I think it's above 700 degrees, but I kind of want it usually a lot above that because I am not the fastest smither. But it is workable above 700 degrees, so yeah, I think first we'll do a saw, then we'll do the nails and stripes, so then we can definitely make chests. And then I'm going to do shears, I think. Eee! Can you tell I'm excited? Because I'm excited. $900. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, first one. Saw blade. And you can see it's got little, you can spin it around using right click when you have your hammer in your hand. If you don't have your hammer, you don't see any of the things, but you can press F just like most things and change what you're doing. I'm doing the upset down, which means if I hit it, these little squares will come towards me. And we just need to fill in these little green bits. And all the modes, this one's a heavy hit, so that one will like splash out stuff everywhere. Then it's directional, and then this one is to like break off extra pieces that you don't need. I know just from experience that the saw has quite a few extra pieces, so I'm not going to bother with being super careful about not wasting any of these, because if I just hit them through, see, you can see the ones that I need to break off now. Let's spin it around. Go this way. Oh no. Oh no! My coal has run out in the other thing. Okay, I need to speed up now. No more chit-chatting. I mean, it's alright, I can just heat things up again. Oh! See, that's what happens. That's a bad thing. So, luckily I have a few extras, so I can hit that one over. And now I just need to be a bit more... I'm flustered because I'm talking and I'm trying to explain things, but at the same time I see my copper to the right of me just slowly getting colder and colder. Okay, success. We've done that one. Now let's do nails and stripes. So you can do 4 or 8. So 8 will require 2 ingots, 4 is just 1. Nails and strips, sorry. Nails and stripes. Going crazy, I swear. Alright, let's try and speed these. I think there are ways that you can do it quicker by like double hitting some things, but I've never tried doing that. Okay, cool bananas. Bing bong, bing bong. And of course I saved the most difficult one till last. I believe the shears is a little bit... Oh, nearly stuffed that one up. Awesome. So 4 of those, a saw, and now our last one, which is... Oh, it's still 1,000 degrees it says. And, okay, let's make sure that there isn't anything else that I desperately need that I'm forgetting about. No, I think we're good. Alright, shears. From memory, there's not too many extra voxels in this one. Bing bong, bing bong. Alrighty. Down. Oh, 1,000 degrees. Okay, no, I have heaps of time. I was worrying for nothing. Oh my gosh, our first bit of smithing! Amazing. Okay, so this one you can see there's like a gap here, so we need to kind of remove the stuff from here and move it around to here. And you'll be able to tell, like, if I hit this one here on the side, I'm trying to use the left thing, it's not moving because on its, I guess on its back side you can't really hit it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but you could hit it up because, see, there's nothing on this side of it because I'm hitting it that way. I think that's how it kind of works. Please correct me if I am wrong, but on a bit I can hit that one that way. I don't know. I just kind of know how it works, and I don't know how to describe it. How would I describe it? I think maybe if there's a certain amount of voxels around it. So if I try and hit it this way, I don't know. How does that work? I need 2 more. Because I can hit, so if I hit this one down, I can hit this one up on top, I can hit it to the side, and then we've got our last little piece going in. And then just need to remove these bits and make sure I don't misclick. Huzzah! Huzzah! We have everything's quite hot right now, so I hold it in the tongs. So a way you can cool it down is by chucking it in water. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Chuck it in the farmland water. I'm sure the farmland will really appreciate being heated to 900 degrees. Bubbly. Nice warm bath. Will that help you grow faster? I'm not quite sure about that. Okay, cool. They should all be cold now. Yep. So the saw needs a stick, just like many of our other tools. Put our other things away. Oopsies. Put that with our saw. And we have a copper saw. And some shears. And I'll pop our nails and stripes down here for now. It's a new kind of stacked way, like the clumps, like the ores earlier on. That's definitely different than how it used to be. Alright, and it is 5:45. We don't have any wood anymore. I might go out and try and chop down a tree this evening. It is calm roof night, so we might be fine. Let's go chop down some trees. And finally, get some good storage going. Alright, I'll show you. First I'll be able to show you how the shears work. So let's go find a maple tree. La la la. Oh, and we can get into leather making. Oh, there's so much. Once you have an anvil and you can start smithing some of these tools, it really opens up a lot. Especially the saw, because you can turn wood into planks and boards and such like that, and then that you can make a lot more things with that. a lot more things. Okay, let's go for this tree. What? And you'll be able to see how many extra sticks and hopefully saplings we get by using this. So this, look at that. Oh, it really does a whole bunch. No more punching. No more punching leaves. The age of punching leaves has gone. And look how many sticks this is. I already have about a stack. It's amazing. Any saplings yet? No, no saplings yet. There we go. Now I've got one. I don't think I've ever not got a sapling from a tree when I've done this. Alrighty. So good. Gimme, 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 gimme. Awesome. Okay. 3 saplings. Nice. So let's chop down the tree. Chop, 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 chop. Love it. Love it. Get those sticks. Oh, you're just on the ground sticks, are you? Alright, 9 bits of wood. I feel like that tree was bigger than that, surely. Maybe not. Alright, let's get one more since it's not fully dark yet. And we'll make so many things. Oh, so many things. Oh, berries. Hello. Oh, that wasn't a big tree. 5 saplings, so I'm going to plant all of those. Oopsies. Oopsies. And the tree. Oh, actually, I don't think that tree gave me a sapling. Awesome. Okay, let's plant these saplings on the way home. I might as well put some back up here. Keep it kind of foresty. Because that looked nice. And we'll head back, and then in the shelter of our house we will make boards and use the saw. Alright, success. First thing done. Whoa, smithing done. Nice. Smithing area done. Nice. Now all we have to do is get a little bit of our garden started. Our big garden, which I definitely think I'm going to pop over there. And hopefully that bear is still not hanging around. I really should try and hunt him though. Alright. Okay. So, we now need to use our saw and put that with our boards. And for one piece of log we get 12 boards. I guess this is just 60 for now. And now if we go into our inventory and have our H over boards. Oh, my GUI kind of got all kerfuffled up. Let's try that. I feel like... Anyway, that's beyond the point. If we go and press H on that, you can see all these other extra things we can build now. So, chests, which we made the nails and strips for. Crates, which are another storage. You can store like a large amount of one item. So you can see it says storage slots 20, so you can store 20 stacks of whatever type of item you decide to put in it. Bookshelves, since we've got that fancy law book. Buckets, which I really wanted. Where's the other thing I was thinking of? Fences. And barrel? I don't see barrel on here. Barrel. Barrel up here. For leather making. So, tons of things. Oh, and troughs. So that's for starting animal husbandry. So we start way more things now that we have access to boards. So the first thing I am going to make is use those nails and stripes and make some chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get our boards. Not like that. Put these in the middle and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So if I place this down and open it up, you can see we now have 4x4. So I think our largest storage item was those storage vessels, which do 4x3. But now we have 4x4. And we can also merge chests together and get what's called a trunk, which gives you, it combines the 4x4, so you get at least 8x8. So this is the equivalent of 2 regular chests there, but adding a trunk you actually get an extra line, so you get what, 9x4. So that's a hell of a lot more storage than we just had, which is awesome. Very awesome. So I think I'll leave that one there, and I think the other 2 chests for now I'll just put inside here, and we will tidy up those very shortly. The other thing I wanted to do with the boards is make a couple of crates. So if I put that there and we put our saw in the middle, we make what's called a crate. And like I was saying before, the crate lets you store a lot of one type of item. So I'm going to pop that there for now. And we're going to store our charcoal in that. Yes. Because I think we have more charcoal together over there. And it will be our fuel source, so I thought it would be smart to... Oh, this is one annoying thing about... Because charcoal is a... You can write on the wall with charcoal. It does a silly thing. So now it says contents 22 charcoal. Which is great. And the other thing, there's so many things now, I wanted to do was make... How do I make it? Is it in this list? Here. Vertical rack. So this stores a lot of the molds, so it's going to stick some boards. 1, 2. Let's make 2 of them maybe. It gets all of these all off the floor. We don't want to put these. Maybe we want to change this roof slightly. You know what? I'm gonna put that back. Hi, miss. I think it was like that. And I think I'll put these here and here. Yeah, that works alright. I don't like it that much, though. No, I don't like it. Missy Moo. You are being a poo. Oh, Missy Moo. How about we just do one? And pop our... What tools did we pick up? Where is it? Oh no. What did I lose? Oh, that. Goodness. Scratching my leg. Owies. She's like, oh no. You tried to move me? You tried to remove my scratching legs? My scratching hands from your leg? How dare you? Runs away. Funny girl. Okay. Alright, back to it. Head in the game. I want more boards. I want more boards. I'm never gonna want enough boards. Let's make another crate, and this one I think I will put outside somewhere. Pop it here for now. And I'm gonna put all my sticks in it. As you can see, I already have 2 and a bit stacks, so you go from like having never enough stacks of sticks to having a ton of sticks. And we'll pop our molds in here. Yeah, I definitely do need 2 of them, but for now I'm just gonna, until I figure out how I want that, I'm gonna pop those in there. And let's move all of our stones over into this chest. And all of our ores and all of our... I might even move the clay over there. Yeah, why not? And any and everything. Our storage is full. Our first turnip. We'll just pretend that that's not there right now. And carry on with being a storage person. Copper. It fills up so quickly. I need more copper. I think I'll leave this here. It's a little bit different. Stones. And I'll leave those there. They're a little bit more precious materials. I might put them on a shelf or something. That's all food. Our money, some chests. And these. 4 of those. Stones. And molds, ingot molds. Alrighty, still a few more boards that I can do. Let's make leatherworking stuff. So, what I mean by that is barrels. So let's make, I think I want to do 4 barrels. So let's turn, you know what, let's turn all of this into boards. Wow, that is a lot of boards. Fantastic. And our sticks are right here now. So you need barrels for a lot of things. If we go into here and you go barrels. Barrels are used in many processes such as leather, dye, cheese making, fermenting alcohol, mixing mortar, and more. Compost. Compost is another one. So I'll be making 4. 3 of them for the leather making, and 1 for compost. So let's do that. We need 1, 2, 16, I think. And then this. 1, 2. Oh, they don't stack. Oh no. Alright, so for leather making, I guess I might put the leather making stuff just up here. Or, no, just over here. 1, 2. I know it's dark, sorry. Let's go grab a torch so you can see. Fantastic. And I might actually put this other one separate for now. And put any rot that I get in there. Oh, I finally have a place for this random block. Alright, that's awesome. So that's a little bit of smithing. And a little bit of the basics of smithing. And we got a little smithing area going. I'll probably do a little bit more refining of that. But right now, I'm going to go check on my cat because she was howling a bunch. And I feel kind of bad for pulling her off my legs. So we'll see you in a second. Alright, we're back from cat blanket coffee mission. She was fine. She just wanted to be let outside. We have a cat door. But unfortunately, I feel like when she was a kitten, I traumatized her with using a cat door. Like trying to teach her how to use one and what it was. That she hates them. So sometimes she'll still use like one, even though we don't even have the flap on anymore. It's just a hole. Which is not good for keeping things warm, but anyway. So she still doesn't like to use them very often, and so sometimes she just wants to be let outside a door. But yeah, unfortunately, that is my bad that I definitely feel like I traumatized her with the cat doors. Poor girl. My other cat's fine though. She'll go through a cat door, no problem. Oh, funny. Okay, so we have a couple little turnips that we could harvest, and we might actually. Because I think we are starting to get a bit low on food. I'm really loving how this is turning out. You can see that the chest colour is... all the chests at the moment have like a default wood colour, which is the oak wood colour. So if we see oak planks, they look like this. And do I have any more maple on me? I do. You can see the colour of the maple here versus the colour of the maple here. So the crates will actually... take on the colour of what wood they are. So when we turn maple logs into planks, they turn into this kind of like greenish colour. I'd say that's like a greeny brownish colour. So that's quite cool. So I think I'll chop down a few other types of trees to make a few different coloured crates around the place. They might do that to chests at some point, I'm not sure. I think it would be quite cool if they do. But alright, we've done that. What was there anything else? Oh, a bucket. And then we can do our big garden. Our big girl garden. I need some rope. Let's use the vines. Coil of rope. And... let's make a bucket. Made a bucket. We have made the bucket. The bucket has been made. It is 3 AM. It is perfect. Let's put this torch away. We will need the shovel. I don't think I'll need the shears right now. Oh, so I'll throw them on the floor apparently. I'll take these 2 hoes. Even though I think there's a little bit more prep before I can really get going on. Putting the garden in. Let's put the saw down. So now I have a bucket. I can move water anywhere. Infinite water source. Pretty much. Shovel, hose. Wood bucket. Okay, cool. Let's go over there then. Oh. Yeah, let's do that today, and then tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to try and do a... We have to keep part of my brain remembering about the rifts. The temporal storms, so... I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with that. I might just try and do a little... dirt hut with a hole or something to see if I can shoot and stab through. And if I can't, then we'll just end up cowering in a hole, and that's not too bad either. But let's look at this land up here and just make sure to be cautious, because we did see that bear. Oh, there he is. The bear's still there. Should I go for him? I think I will. Let's... Where do I want to do this garden? Let's do it... up here? Should I do it right here? I kind of want to maybe build more over that way. I'm not sure. Let's do it here though. We'll dig one more down because this is a odd shaped area. Yeah. Alright, digging some. Now I know our shovel's definitely gonna break from this. Unfortunately, it looks like there's low fertility soil underneath us. But we're digging up medium so we can replace it. Alright. If I can get everything in the ground, that will be great. Either today or the next day. Oh, that bear is scary. I don't really want to turn my back to it. Let's stay further away from him. Oh no, look at my shovel. I'm gonna have to make more shovel. Our first copper tool to break will be a shovel. Oh, I can make signs now too. And I'll be able to make a book. I can make a to-do book or some to-do signs because... always she forgets, doesn't she? She's like, or I could do this, or I could do that. I don't know why I'm speaking as I'm not talking about myself, but... I'm definitely talking about myself. Let's kind of round off this little area here. We'll dig this part out and then maybe leave this little hill. Maybe leave this part and just make the garden over here. Not sure. Again, it all can change because I'm just using medium soil. I'm not too worried. I'll start being a little bit more worried once I start making some of the fancier soils with the compost. Because once you've turned a piece of soil into farmland, you don't get the block back when you dig it back out. Which makes, once you've got the high fertility and the... if you've made any terra preta, it makes where you place those down a little bit more important than just willy-nilly putting a farm anywhere. Alright. Got this spot. Oh, actually let's round off this whole area. And we can pull it all on here. Yeah, I like that. Oh no, it broke. Goodbye, first copper tool. We will miss you. Oopsies, not that. Shoot my head. Okay, I definitely need to go back and make myself a flint shovel because I have a lot of low fertility soil I need to replace. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, look at all that there. And berries, hello. Yum yum yum. Cool. Caramel latte. I feel so fancy and cozy with this blanket. It's quite a grey, gloomy day outside. I don't think I'm going to go out there much today. Oh, we have lots of medium fertility soil. Perfect. And then we can plant our trees. Alright. My flint, I'll need 2 sticks. And my flint is around here. I feel like this area is starting to really come together. Alright. I feel like I'm going backwards. I just made this shovel and it's gone already. Pardon me. I got the burps. I know I'm not the most polite video maker, but part of me doesn't care. Part of me is just like, that's just how I am, so. Just being me, I can't be bothered. Oh yeah, okay cool. We're gonna have a bunch of new seeds and things to put in. I think I might try and make maybe like a little flax area, or a big flax area, fingers crossed. A little vegetable area and then the rest of the grains or something. We'll see how it lays out. And I'm not sure if this will be like my farm for the whole playthrough, but it's definitely going to be my first, you know, medium-sized type farm. You know what? First, it might be better to mark out the... Which way do I want it to go? What are we dealing with here? It's kind of quite oval, I guess you'd call it. I do have a bunch more medium fertility soil, so let's bring it out this way, I think. Yeah, that kind of makes it a bit bigger in the center here. And I think I'm going to do rows instead of, you know, in that other farm there, I did like the central water and then farmland around it. But I think I'm going to do rows in this one. So there'll be like a walk path and then 2 rows of farmland on each side. And I'll try and hide the water underneath the farmland. Is that right? Yeah. Underneath the path, sorry. My brain didn't really work just then. And I might do... I'll do a 2 wide path. Maybe a 1 wide and a 2 wide. Let's go 1 wide for this side. So I still need to put... This one, we'll do this row here and this row here. Speaking of, let's put it here then. And I might as well get the water and create the farmland as I go, just so it's easy to see what's happening. So right click to pick up some water, and I believe it's control click to place said water. There we go. So now that's how easy infinite water sources on this game. Well, I say easy, but it took me how many hours to actually get to that point. But once you have a bucket, in default game mode, you'll always have water. So we move up 1, 2. And then we just control, and 1 more, I think. Yeah. And this is all medium? It is. So I'm going to do like a path along top of this water here. I think that's how I'll do it. Because we might as well make it look pretty. Or at least attempt to anyway. And I think I'll do a 1 wide path here. And then there'll be 2 rows of crops, and then maybe a 2 wide path. And then some more rows. Yeah, so we'll just make it up as we go along. Just make sure everything that I'm hoeing is medium fertility soil. Should really pick up the grass. So it's not the most efficient use of space, but I like how it ends up looking. And to be honest, I have a feeling that you can quite easily grow enough crops to sustain like a single player, which I am in. The main thing will be is I'll probably want like a large flex crop field, because you just need such large quantities of flax, and there's no other, you know, there's no other option. you have to get lots of flax. And because this goes more this way, I think I'll fill in this spot and make maybe both rows. I'll make this go further. And possibly just one more. Yeah. Control. Oh no! I made a mistake. Alright, yes, this is just not super exciting. But will be very helpful. And that will be the start of that row, but I might start this row a little early. It's one of those kind of trust the process, you'll see what I mean eventually. Cool. Yeah. I'm hoping, is there any specific way you guys like to do your farms? If you kind of make big large fields or like separate farms for each different crop, or yeah, let me know. Interesting to hear. Oh no, we've broken our knife. Alright, so these are medium, low, so I have to change out all of the low fertilities. Oh, that's medium. And oh, actually, I'm only going to make this one come to here, so I didn't need to change those ones. Medium. Medium. I have a feeling by the end of this, our hoe will be broken as well. Medium, medium. Medium, medium. I'd love to find an agricultural trader. No, that one. That one can't be one. Unless I put... You know what, I will. I will. Yeah, like that. So now what actually can happen, since I don't actually have any crops in here yet, these fields can produce... Let's do a 2. Horsetails, so like how we were talking about earlier with fallow fields having the chance to grow. I think it's just in the default, it's just grass and horsetail, but it will be nice to get horsetail. Because I've been enjoying using it. Another thing that would be nice to hopefully get to this before winter this year is, yeah, we'll make a 2 wide path here, and then we'll do a long strip, maybe starting from here, and then another 2 wide path, I'm thinking. Or so many thinkings. Oh, it's already 1:40, gosh. I think we'll probably be planting tomorrow. Hopefully it stays a calm rift night and I might stay out and keep planting. Yeah, I think I'll carry on with what I was doing. A 2 wide path here. And then I think I don't need this one though. So I'll bring the field up to here. So there's a nice big space at the start. And then we'll have a bigger gap here and then do more farmland over this side. I like that. Okay, so we do need to change this. Oh no, that was medium fertility, medium. I know, I don't have a knife. Alright, so I need to do one more here. And that is medium. And that is medium. Alright, perfect. Oh, replace the, whoopsies. Fun, this will be a fun little garden. Should be able to do a bunch of little decoratey things in it. Alright, let's do our other side. Little bit of building. Plenty. Gotta pick up your dirt. Pick up your dirt. Pick up your dirt. Pick up your dirt. Oh yeah, I like this area. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, we're gonna run out of our flint shovel too, so... Did I make 2 of them? I did. I was smart. I was a smart lass once. Once upon a time. Far, far away. Okay, this is all medium. All medium. Now, I'm not sure if I can chisel dirt in the default settings of the game. I hope I can. Because I think I will just make dirt, like packed dirt or cob or something. Pathways. But I'm not sure if you can in the default settings. I don't even have a chisel yet, so I don't know why I'm talking so much about that. Okay, so I might do maybe even more like a 4-wide path here. And then do like another path through the middle here, and maybe we change the direction of the rows, so maybe the rows go in this direction instead. How do I feel about that? I think I feel good about that. So we can have them come to here. I think I am going to dig out this part. I feel like there's a lot more than I was, a lot more thought going into this garden than I initially thought I was going to do. I think initially I was just going to plonk a bunch of, just make a big mass field, but why not make something that look nice? That is another thing I wanted to kind of do in the game, is not just like play it to try and get to the end game, but enjoy kind of designing along the way. Well, that makes this area have a bit more space. And let's have path kind of coming along here, and we might start our first field, or first row. Maybe we'll have some berries in here. So let's start our first row maybe here. Does that work? And then that'll give us, well, that'll give us a 5-wide path. Let's do a 5-wide path. Dig. Alright, so 1 day to establish the garden. And then 1 day to plant the garden. Probably. Pick up your dirt! And 2 wide, and then we'll do a 1 wide thing there. So we'll go straight to another. And another 1 wide, I'm thinking. Why am I not picking up my dirt? I should be picking up my dirt. Good. Pick up your dirt. Pick up your dirt! Pick up your dirt. I'm a bit nervous now that I don't think we're going to get to making a little rift shelter in time. Oh, I think I had a dream about rifts last night. And then I didn't make a rift shelter. Oh my god, my dream is going to come true. Nice. Oh, pick up your dirt! Medium? Medium. Well, I'm happy I've had enough medium soil for this. And I think our hoe is most definitely going to break. Where do I want this one to end? Here. Oh no. Naughty me. Alright, well I think I'm gonna have to go get some more flint. And maybe I'll grab the torch because it's starting to get dark. And so far it seems... it's still a calm rift night, so that is great. And I can see that I've almost starved to death, so let's quickly do this row. And I'm gonna go pick up some flint and some sticks so I can make another knife. And also... oh, pick up a torch. I'm sprinting. I'm careless. Sprinting. Some sticks. Flint. And a torch. Nice. Now we'll at least be able to see. Cool bananas. Oopsies. Cool bananas. I'm gonna sprint back over there. Without a care in the world. Get our way, bunny. That's another thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put a fence around all of this. Or else my crops will get eaten. Never actually seen that happen before, but I think it happens. Or I could just be bamboozled into thinking that. Perfect. Low. Low. Get low, 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 low. Lolo. No. No. I think this is going to turn out really cool though. It will look a bit strange to begin with for a while, especially with all these random, like, spots of holes of water. But water can be, like a block can be waterlogged, so works just the same. Hence why I think I can put, hopefully, some paths over top. Alright, that's those, and we are joined by my other cat here. I don't know if you saw her jump across the screen. Alright, and we have the other garden spot, which I might do in rows this way again. I think I have room for another one. Oh, I cannot see a thing when I'm coming in. Will you sit down? That would be lovely. Maybe. Oh goodness, these kittens. This is the kitten episode, it seems. I don't think they've joined us before. Yeah, I think we'll do one more row out to here. And then we could do a little patch in there. Or maybe... I mean, this is a decent amount of farmland. Maybe I do... Oh. Okay, you definitely heard that. Maybe I do another row here, and then we'll leave this corner free for activities. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, let's do that. I'm happy with that. And then our gate can kind of go across here, so there'll be a space to get through here, maybe. Then maybe I'll build a bit of a wall up over here. Nice, I like how this is shaping up. And tomorrow we will definitely be planting our garden, at least. I might plant, and I also might look at starting to try and put a fence across. And then plant our trees. Finally. After all these years. Maybe. Oh look, our hoe is literally... Excuse me. Just about to break. Alright. Nope. Wrong tool. Little one, you gotta remember to pick up your dirt. Well, it seems she is figured out a bit of a spot. I love it. Alright, and our last row? Yeah, our last row will be a nice long row. So these are all going to be single spaced rows. We have one double spaced row in here. Nice. Or do I want to do a double spaced row here? Just cause. It is a much longer row. Yeah, I think I will. So I don't need this. You know, change it up, mix it up. Pick up your dirt. Pick up your dirt. No, I won't need that one. Oh no! Our shovel! Sorry, little one, but I think you're also going to be put on the floor. The way I'm sitting is not conducive for long-term sits. Long-term holding something sits. My calf is slowly dying. This looks slightly strange, but alright, is all low. Ain't gonna grow shit. That was a whole row low. Oh no, there we go. Pick up your dirt. Pick up your dirt! And this row. Oh no, the hoe is literally about to break. It's gonna be a sad moment. We didn't make it through the entire garden. Almost. Very much almost. Yeah, let's finish it off there. Oh, I'm sorry, sweet little girl. Off you go. We've been visited by both cats today. You're like, it's cold, Mum. Mum, it's cold. Make it warm. Medium and medium? Okay. Oh my god, we're so close. I wonder if the hoe will make it the entire way. It would be a miracle. It would be a Christmas miracle. Please don't leave me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5! Wait, we're so close. 5. Okay. The last 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It is 1 AM. We spent the entire day digging out. The entire day and the entire night digging out this farmland. And now, I think, place my bucket there. I think it's about time I planted it. I'm hoping that I think the rabbits can't eat your crops, and I'm hoping that they don't if they're not fully grown. So I might start trying to plant some. I think I'll plant the flax in this big giant long one. And then maybe other grains in this row. Oh, maybe we'll do turnips in this row because you get so many turnips. So we'll go flax, turnips. If I get any like rare crops, more like cabbages and stuff, I might put down there. I'm hoping I find an agriculture trader or some of those vessels that we've cracked open. You can have one that has seeds in it, and that can have cabbage seeds in it, because you can't find cabbages out in the wild. And then these will split up into our other crops and such. So that's awesome. Let's go. Might as well go get the things now. And then when it's daytime, oh, it's high reflectivity. Oh, okay. Okay, we might not be planting our seeds right now. At least till the daytime, where things won't spawn. Oh no, there's one at my house. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please. Okay, let's pick our things that are growing. Oh, the carrot's almost done too. Okay, all of these turnips are done. Perfect. We're gonna have a bunch of turnip seeds. So we might as well get ready for our garden. And see what we have. I'm gonna pop all my dirt in here. Now that I have a bunch of storage. And I might as well put grass in there too. And we can pop our food in here. How long do we have on these? Oh, 21 hours. I don't think I have any fat, do I? I don't really want to let those rot. So we might have to pivot just slightly and get a quern going. So I think there's some rock over there that I can get. So I need a hard rock. So the rock that we're living around is the chalk, which is too soft. But I need to get myself 4 pieces of hard rock so I can make a quern. Oh, quern. Please tell me how to say it. I don't know. You know what? No, I don't want to look it up. I can't be bothered. Yeah, we might have to pivot and do that so I can get some lime water and get those soaking. I am gonna go do that. I'm gonna put this torch away. I kind of have to. Put these seeds away. This is an unfortunate pivot. Goodness. I'll take these mushrooms out, I guess. So I need sticks. And I need... Hopefully it's light enough that mobs won't spawn. If this is slate... Ah, it is slate. Okay, so what we need for a quern... I'll look it up in here. Quern... Oh, can I not... make a slate one? I need granite. Can I not make a slate one? Oh, okay, we might need granite then. Where... Chalk. Ah, that over there is granite. Okay, cool. So... we need to relieve blocks, I believe is what it's called. So I need to mine around all the blocks. So one block is like free floating, and then that one will come off as its base rock. I'll kind of explain what I mean when I start digging. Let's do it here. So I'm gonna get this one here. So I need to break Nice. Okay, I'm not going to get that one there. At least I can hear the bow torn really well. If they snuck up on me, I'd be ruined. Okay, so let's go in here, hopefully. Nothing will get me. Let's go for, do I have a shovel? I don't have a shovel. Alright, let's go for this one then. Or this one. So, I need to break every block that is next to it. Touching it. I don't think diagonal matters. Oh no, I do have a shovel. And I think this should be the last one. So then this block will come off as a whole. As it's, you know, as it's what it is in the world. As its natural form. So I need 4 of those to make a quern. And then I need to grind some of the chalk stones that we have plenty of. So I can make lime and then turn that lime into lime water. And I can soak those hides. So I really don't want to lose those. So I'm kind of pivoting what I was going to do. But it's kind of required. 3, I need 1 more. I don't know, let's do this one. Alright, last one. And I have sticks, so I think it's like this. I don't know how many sticks I need though. Huh. I need more sticks, I'm guessing. Let's run home. Still high rift activity. And I am getting hungry. Speaking of. That did not help much. Oh, there's all flowering. Cool. More sticks. Maybe it's 4 on each side. Or do I need more of this? Oh no, do I need more granite? Oh. Oh, I don't have a chisel. Oh no. Oh no, this is a big pivot. This is a much bigger pivot. We're pivoting we're turning the complete corner now. The corner has been turned. We are turning the corner. We're on a completely different road. We're falling down in the water. We're on a completely different road now. I think I have enough to make a chisel. Oh, thank goodness I do. Okay. We need to make 1 ingot. If only I'd made that 1 extra. Anyway, we need to smelt a bunch of copper now. Goodness. And then pour an ingot and make a chisel. I guess why that... No. While the ingots, cooling, I could plant some crops. So, not too dire, but definitely different than what I was planning on doing. We have 64 chalk here ready. I'll probably put the quern maybe here. Alright, how many pieces of coal is this going to use? Just for 1 unit of copper. Actually, I should have done this. I don't know if that helps, but hopefully. Okay, I definitely am going to need another one. Oh, maybe not. Actually heading really quickly. Yeah, I don't think I am. Okay, awesome. Let's grab the tongs. Speed run our copper chisel. I forgot you needed a chisel. I ran into this problem previously. Where I was just like, what? Why can't I make it? Okay, perfect. Put that there. It'll take a little bit to cool down. So is there anything else in the garden here that I could harvest? Not these carrots yet. Let's quickly go plant any flax that we have then, because that is one that I really want to get in the garden. And then we'll come back and hopefully well, we're going over there, so why not plant all of our seeds? I think we'll have enough time. 15 hours. I think we'll have enough time. Alright. Speed run planting seeds, and I have no food. Doubling back for food. We're getting back on the road. We were getting back on the road we were going on. Slightly. Delicious. Okay. Now, if rabbits eat my food, eat my crops, before I have a fence around it, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, cool. Let's get our flax in. Nope. I'll get all of my seeds on the hotbar, eh? Seems I do have a bunch of them. And which one is flax 10? Alright, then we have 19 rice seeds. I might do that here. That's a lot of rice seeds. We must have picked some up in a vessel. Onion seeds. 1 parsnip seed. The parsnips can go along this road. Turnips. Spelt. Let's do spelt here. And we'll do our turnips in this row. Yeah. Because we're gonna end up with a lot of turnip seeds, I think. Carrots. We'll do in the one next to the turnips. And we'll do our onions in this one. Oh my gosh, we did it! We did it! We planted our garden. I haven't planted the trees yet though, but shh. I will plant them. I will plant the trees. It will get done, I promise. I promise! Alright, what is our ingot at? 500 degrees, okay. 6 out of 7. Okay, those are almost done. Let me water them, I guess. That might help make it quicker. Yeah, I mean, it takes it up to 66%, I guess. How much water can this hold? So much. Perfect. It's probably done now. I can't hold it yet. I don't think anyway. I think it has to be above. Above. below, below 300. Alright, what are we on? An hour. Okay. Alright, we'll spend this day. We'll get our quern going and we'll get some leather going. And maybe we'll get to our fence? We'll see. Definitely an important thing to do though. Nope, can't pick it up yet. Nope, can't pick it up yet. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. I'm not rushing, you're rushing. Cool, that's going. Let's put this away. And we'll need a hammer. Oh, this hammer's almost broken. Oh, oh no, what did I do that for? It's just gonna get above 700. At least a chisel is, pretty easy to make. Okay, let's let it go to as hot as it can get. It is raining again. It's turning out so good. I haven't died yet. I'm amazing. I'm amazing! Hello, world! I'm amazing! Okay, that's plenty hot enough. And we need... make sure I do the right one. Chisel. Cool, so we're gonna start our first little bit of leather making. And then... well, the beginning process of it. There is a bunch more that I need to do for it, but once I get it in the lime water, when it has soaked in the lime water, it becomes a soaked hide, which no longer has decay on it, so that's why I'm kind of rushing to get this. Okay, nice. So let's chuck this in the water so I can hold it. Nope, that's not the water. That is the water. Oh, I do need the hammer, don't I? Hammer, chisel, and yay! Granite quern, quern. Place you down there. Perfect. Now I can put these away. And we need our chalk. We pop that in there and we hold right click. And you can see it starts grinding it away and it becomes lime. So we need 50 lime because to make lime water you need a 1 piece of lime to a 1 litre ratio. So a barrel holds, the max a barrel holds is 50 litres of water. So you can put 50 litres of water in it and 50 pieces of lime and get 50 litres of lime water. So this is going to be me standing here for, well, a little bit longer for sure. Didn't think I'd get to leather working today, but good that we... oh no, my mouse! Good that we're starting to get that going. Yeah, I'm happy with how I'm progressing through. Got a little bit of lore, so that's cool. Haven't really gone into any caves or dungeons, but I think that will be after, you know, once I've kind of slightly successfully got my garden going, got a little bit of a cellar going. Maybe I'll try and catch some chickens or some pigs, and then I'm kind of like set. I'll make my house look pretty, and I'm kind of set for a little bit, and I can do, I think at that point I might do a little bit more adventuring. Because I need to go find bees, so I might have to venture quite far away from them. I've played some games where, like some plays I've done, I'll find bees very quickly, and then some I've had to go really fast, so we'll see which one out of those this one is. I'm turning with the quern. How do you say it? Quern. Quern. Let me look it up on this computer. No. Quern. Quern! Quern. I don't know if you heard that. I don't think you did. Quern. A quern. A simple hand mill for grinding corn, typically consisting of 2 circular stones, the upper of which is rotated or rubbed to and fro on the lower one. Thank you, Google, from the definitions from Oxford Languages. 45. There we go. That killed a bunch of time. Learning how to say quern. Was it quern? I've forgotten already. 48. And then I have to actually go get my bucket. You know, I'm going to make another bucket actually. I'll keep that one over by the farmland. Alright, stuff you last 14 pieces. You don't mean anything to me. Can I make... Okay, I need cattails. I need 6 cattails, I think. And then I can make a piece of rope, and then I should be able to make another... No, of course there's only 5 here. And then I can make another bucket. Perfect. Soon, very soon. Soon, very soon, a bucket. Soon, very soon. Perfect. Alright, now we can bucket water from here into here. And here into here. I possibly should make a water source right next to them, but nah. Oh, I've been taking stuff out. Oh, silly me. $32. Back and forth. 42. I probably will. I'll make maybe a little bit more of a dedicated spot. Ah, there we go. And lime water! Success. I'll keep the bucket there. Oh, oh, oh. And we have 6 hours left on these. Yep. And we can put these. It has a, you can see it's got like a menu here, and it's got a slot where you can put stuff. And it tells you what's going to happen. So if there's nothing here, like if it doesn't say will turn into, then you haven't got the right ratios. So 50 litres of lime water, 2 times raw hide small, will turn into 2 times soaked hide small after 20 hours of sealing. So that is perfect and awesome. We have now slightly begun our leather journey. And next, I want to get onto working on a fence for around that garden. But first things first, I'm going to, I think we'll spend one more day and we'll end off at the night. I need to have a quick break. Alright, I have acquired another hot drink. And it's about time we start working on that fence. Oh, chilly. Cover my feet. Tuck it in. Oh, tuck it in. Okay. Let's go fence. Oh, I could do a little bit of that fence. I know we have birch not too far away, so I wonder if I like that or not. Or do I want to go for a pine fence, because it kind of... You can see all the different woods that we have available. Let's pull it down to there. Is ebony? Oh, there's tons. There's purple heart, walnut, ebony, redwood, larch, bald cypress, pine. I actually kind of like the larch one. It's like white but not white. It's a little bit off-white. The bald cypress would be the closest to like a white picket fence, I guess. Do I like the larch or the birch more? I kind of like the larch. So I do know that there is some larch up and over in those hills, them hills there. Them damn hills there. So I might go over there and retrieve some. Let's put this away so I can get the most from my inventory. No, I won't need the flint. And then hopefully we get a little bit of a fence around that garden. And then Bob's your uncle, Fanny is your aunt. Put that soil in there for now. Oh, this episode's going so well. I feel like it's more productive than the last one, but the last one really set up for this episode, so... We didn't do much visually different in the last episode to the base, but... Getting all that copper and smelting all those bits is definitely good. Yeah, low on food. It's a bit of a gamble if I don't make any food, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to make some food. Let's do 8 and actually let's just do all turnip because we are going to end up with a lot of turnip, I think. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to cook. What is the time? Oh, it's already 3 o'clock. Oh no. Spoiled meat. So we've still got 37 turnips left, so that's good. I'll definitely use this flax grain for animals in the future. Not quite grown. Oh yeah, it's going to be done soon. Very good. Very good, very good. Come on. It's tree chopping time. Please. How purple it is. Oh my gosh, it's so purple. Okay, let's take both of these with me. And... oh. Let's eat. And I am gonna sprint to try and still capture. Still, you know, get there in the daytime. Yes, I have my shears, good. Yeah, see, up there, I think those trees are large. They could be pine, in which case I'll just go with a pine fence, I guess, but... I have a feeling they're large. Fingers crossed I don't fall down a hole. You didn't hear that burp, did you? Oh, there's... oh, some deers. And a bunny. And some quartz in the walls. So it seems like we're going to find quartz pretty easily around here at least. Though I don't think I've ever really had a problem finding quartz in any of the times I've played. Yep, most definitely larch. Let's try and get some larch seeds hopefully. Maybe not. Alright, yeah, maybe not. Bit weird. Anyway. Oh no, I got one seed. And a birch seed even. Oh, the Missy is back. That tree... yep, we'll go for this one too. Hopefully I get another seed. Let's pick up all these sticks. So many. Oh, so many. 3 larch seeds. Okay, good. I'll plant them probably on the ground, but still out this way, I think. I don't think I want a larch tree by my house. At least not yet. Oh, you know, the last thing we actually need to do. We'll finally get it done. Ah, I'm laughing to myself. That's like a sign of being crazy, isn't it? Alright, let's head home. That might be enough. Fingers crossed it is. You do get quite a few boards from each log. So let's head home. We'll make our fence. Oh, plant the larch seeds. Cool. And back again. Chicken! Hello, chicken! Sure, I'll push you this way. So you end up closer to my house. Right, sticks and things. Yeah, cool. Fence, fence, fence! How was it made again? Nice. Okay, 32 fence. I'm gonna need more fence than that. But if I take these with me, how do I make a gate? Gate. Oh, I saw it. Here. Yeah, just the opposite. Alright, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go do it. Oh, I need. Oh no, I have plenty of sticks. Two. I think I want maybe 2 more gates. Oh, very high rift activity. And it's getting dark. Oh no. Oh no, the rush. The rush. Okay, we'll put our first... Let's make the gate more on this side. And we might... Yeah, we'll do the gate over here. Somewhere? Lovely. That is not how I wanted to do it. Did that fix itself? No. Whoops. Whoopsies. There we go. A 2-way gate. I like that. Alright, okay. We're gonna need to go around here. Oh no, what's happening? Oh no, what's happening? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Something that I haven't done yet in this game is we're gonna sleep. I don't think I've slept at all. We're gonna sleep so we can spend the next day, 3rd of June, fencing our garden. What things? Put that away. What is cluttering me at the moment? This food can hang out there. Sticks and stones. Wood. Nope, I think we're pretty good. Actually, I can pop these away now. And let's make a bed. because I need... I think that's enough. It is. Let's do our first little bed. Oh, you know what? That was a waste. How do I make a wooden bed? Can I turn my... Can I turn my hay bed back into hay? Let's see. Hay bed. Nope. Hay bed. Ingredient for that. How do I get it from the bed? Ah, with a knife. Okay. We're gonna go straight to... Oh, we lost a little bit of hay. Which is fine. And how do we make that bed again? Wooden bed. So we need planks on... Oh. Oh, we might be able to do linen. We have some... Is this going to be the waste of our first piece of linen? So we need 4 of these. Oh. I don't think I can. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Well, that was sad. Well, hay bed it is. Round in circles, of course. Alright, it is 9 o'clock. And it is a high rift activity, so I definitely do want it to be the daytime. So I can get this fence going. So let's have our first sleep, you know. It's been a whole month, and I haven't slept, so I'm probably quite tired. So look at us go. Snoozing away. So cute. So cozy. Next to our monies, dreaming about rusty gears. Money and food. And it's now a calm rift activity night. A day. That is perfect. I can come out here and enjoy my morning. And make a fence in peace. Without a care in the world. It's going to be lovely. Yeah, I like that spot for the fence. I can do like a bit of a path kind of going up to the gate. I want one of these. Because I have to do that. Alright, let's get our pieces in our inventory. Make this go out here a little, because why not? And now I need more. Oh yeah, happy I went with the larch. It definitely is kind of like a white off white. It does kind of look like a white picket fence look. Really cool. And more fence. More fence. More fence. Where do I want to put gates? Let's put another gate about there. Then I'm not quite sure what to do with this hilly bit and whether I do like a thing over it. So actually right now I might just dig it away a little bit back further so animals can't get over the fence, hopefully. I'm hoping that's the case. If I do something like this. Because I don't know, like, from the size of different animals, whether or not they can, like, you know, bridge that gap there. So let's do something like this, and maybe I'll plant a big tree in over here. That would look quite nice, I think. And we will put another gate in right there. Yeah. Very cool. Actually, let's go one more out that way. Oh, I'm happy I got to the fence. I might be overshooting our video length a little bit, but I think it's worth it. More fence. Let's do this one. Oh, no! Like that. I like that more. Huh. Well. Oh, more fence! So cool. Oh, I have another gate. Really? Oh, I haven't placed it yet. It might make more sense to do like a double gate through here, but maybe once when I've like built over there or something, I'll do that. Okay, so we have a fenced-in area. Now I do think that rabbits could possibly just spawn within this area, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So, last, but most certainly not least for this episode, is we are going to plant those damn fruit trees that we talked about planting like 2 or 3 episodes ago now. And I really hope we can get them going. So, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna plant some over here because they have the chance of not actually growing. So what I'm gonna do is we have pear and pink apple. So I think I'm gonna plant a pear. I kind of want one like hugging around here. Like next to his little house. I think that will look really cool. So I kind of want one here. So I'm gonna go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one here, one there, but because they have a chance of not 40% chance of survival, I'm gonna put, I'm going to put all 3 of them here and hope that one of them takes. And I think that will be good for this little area. I think it will just bring a little bit of fun. And if more than one of them takes, I think I can just chop it down and then try and plant it somewhere else. So do I like all of those spots? Or do I want to slightly move it? I think I actually want to slightly move them. I might do it like this. Hopefully, is this going to get rid of it? Okay, no it doesn't. Okay, good. Whew. How close do I want it to be? Let's do one of those 3. Or... here? Is here too close? Let's do... let's do these 3 here, and hopefully one of those take. And then that will grow like a nice fruit tree here, and we can still... because I'm still going to live in this house over here, over by our friend Tinker, for, you know, a decent amount, at least this full year, and probably into next year a little bit. I do want this area to look pretty, so I've planted those pear trees, and I think I'll plant the apple ones that we've got in our little fenced-off garden area. And I'll plant them all kind of around the place, and hopefully 1 or 2 of those take. And then most of the other trees I plant will most likely be in and around this garden as well. So I kind of want to plant them off. I don't think I'll plant them within the garden, but I'll plant them nearby. And I think I kind of want them kind of over this side. Yeah. Let's not care too much. I think... well, let's go more like here. And hopefully one of those take. That will be awesome. Okay, let's put... yeah, I think, actually... I think we succeeded in what we planned on doing today. I'm really, really happy. Let's sit in our weedy garden. Sit here in our lovely weedy garden, and that'll be us for today. So thanks for watching. I had a good time. I'm really happy with this garden, and goodbye.